beacon glow. A silver load will mark my stride. Below the mountains, 3 and tall, lie pillared halls that stand apart. I've ne'er beheld my casa doom, but know the road I'll take by heart. To meet my boots and draw my feet through ancient halls, where rooted veins of mithril true, like banners hung, will line the walls. Below the mountains, 3 and tall, lie pillared halls that stand apart. I've ne'er beheld my casa tomb, but know the road I'll take by heart. Divine of water fresh, like nectar to my soul the spring. I'll glimpse inside the near mirror the 7 stars that crowned my king. Below the mountains, 3 and tall, lie pillared halls that stand apart. I've ne'er beheld my casa doom, but know the road I'll take by heart.
shall flow in fountains and rivers golden run. The stream shall run in gladness, the lake shall shine and burn. All sorrow, ill and sadness at the mountain king's return.
For a distance we are mighty, fast as thunder down the way. Like a boulder ever rolling, through the battle swift we stay. For a distance foes are laughing, thinking stout legs slow us down. But they'll learn, oh they'll be weeping, once we charge and bring them down. We're natural sprinters, built for the burst, not for the long roads, not cursed with the thirst. On the brim of battle, we leap to traverse into the chaos where our strength can coerce. Charging, barrels bounding full of wrath, past the elves and lanky horse lords, till our axes clear the path. We're natural sprinters, built for the burst, not for the long roads, not cursed with the thirst. On the brim of battle, we leap to traverse into the chaos where our strength can coerce. Where our strength can coerce.
For the bath at close of day that washes the weary mud away. A loon is he that will not sing. Oh, water hot is a noble thing. The sound of falling rain, and the brook that leaps from hill to plain. But better than rain or rippling streams is water hot that smokes and steams. We may pour at need down a thirsty throat and be glad indeed. But better is beer if drink we lack, and water hot poured down the back. Beneath the sky, but never did fountain sound so sweet as water hot splashed with my feet.
Hey dole, merry dole, ring-a-dong, dillo, ring-a-dong, hop along, follow the willow. Tom bum, jolly tom, tom bombadillo. Hey, hey, come merry dole, derry dole, my darling. Light goes the weather wind and the feather starling. Down along under hill, shining in the sunlight, waiting on the doorstep for the cold starlight. There my pretty lady is, river woman's daughter, slender as the willow wand, clearer than the water. Old Tom Bombadil, water lilies bringing, comes hopping home again. Can you hear him singing? Hey, cool merry dole, ring-a-dong, dillo, ring-a-dong, hop along, follow the willow. Tom bum, jolly tom, tom bombadillo. Derry dole and merry oh, goldberry, merry yellow berry oh. Poor old willow man, you tuck your roots away. Tom's in a hurry now, evening will follow day. Tom's going home again, water lilies bringing. Hey, come derry dole, can you hear he singing? Hey, cool merry dole, ring-a-dong, dillo, ring-a-dong, up a roll, follow the willow. Tom bum, jolly tom, tom bombadillo. Derry dole and merry oh, goldberry, merry yellow berry oh. In all I alone, my craft is found, the maker of earth, stone and ground. This sturdy world his hands have made, each mountain tall, each cavern laid. From hollow halls to veins of gold, the secrets deep, the legends old. In strength we carve with hearts of stone, for we were shaped by all I alone.
No forge can burn as bright as he, the smith who wrought our destiny. With hammers ring and anvils glow, he taught the ways we miners know. Though shadow fell, though fires rise, through darkened deeps his wisdom guides. Our axe is sharp, our will like stone, we walk the path of all I alone. Oh mighty forge, your flare our light, through deepest dark you burn so bright. Our hearts are stone, our songs are true, to all we give all that's due. In deepest dells where mithril gleams, we chase the echoes of our dreams. The fire within, it calls us still, to shape the world with iron will. The gifts of Iluvatar he gave, to all eyes hand the earth we pave. Through toil and craft our purpose shown, forever bound to all I alone. No shadow vast, no flame of dread, can break the bond to which we're wed. In stone we trust, through trial and flame, forever true to all I's name. Oh mighty forge, your flare our light, through deepest dark you burn so bright. Our hearts are stone, our songs are true, to all we give all that's due. When final sparks of life are gone, and dwarves to halls of stone move on. Our maker waits his hammer still, with open forge and steadfast will. In halls of stone with light divine, we'll sing for all I maker mine, forever shaped, forever known by the loving hands of all I alone. In all I alone our craft shall stand, the work of stone, the touch of hand. Through halls of time, through ages flown, we rest in him, our all I alone.
Toil by pick and soil, pour over ore till day's end. Way hey when the work is done, ale in my hand by the hearth. Hand by the hearth. Now swing her strong and wail her song, pour over ore till day's end. Way hey when the throat runs dry, ale in my hand by the hearth. Ale in my hand by the hearth. The forge is fire, a hungry choir, pour over ore till day's end. Way hey when the throat runs slow, ale in my hand by the hearth. The steel will roll on a glowing coal, pour over ore till day's end. Way hey when the embers cool, ale in my hand by the hearth. Ale in my hand by the hearth. We shake the halls till evening calls, pour over ore till day's end. Way hey when the tool grows dull, ale in my hand by the hearth. And once our work is finally done, ale in my hand by the hearth. Way hey when the ale is gone, pour over ore once more, pour over ore once more. All that is gold does not glitter, not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither, deep roots are not reached by the frost. From ashes a fire shall be woken, a light from the shadows shall spring. Renewed shall be blade that was broken, the crownless again shall be king. Gold does not glitter, and not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither, deep roots are not reached by the frost. From ashes a fire shall be woken, a light from the shadows shall spring. Renewed shall be blade that was broken,
The crownless again shall be king. Again shall be king. From ashes of fire shall be woken, a light from the shadows shall spring. Renewed shall be blade that was broken. The crownless again shall be king. The crownless again shall be king. Shadow deep, where miners toil and differ sleep, we dig and carve with shovels keen for gems that glow with a silver sheen. Through rock and stone our hammers sing to find the precious treasures gleam. It shines like stars in shadowed halls, the pride of dwarves, the prize of all. For Mithril bright, Mithril rare, we'll dig through rock and granite fair. We'll chip the stone and break the clay. For Mithril's worth each passing day. The depths, the dark, the gloom, where goblins lurk and shadows loom. But danger won't deter our zeal. We'll carry on with wills of steel. Our forges burn with fire's breath to shape our ore till day of death. With every strike, with every spark, we illuminate what once was dark. For Mithril bright, Mithril rare, we'll dig through rock and granite fair. We'll chip the stone and break the clay. For Mithril's worth each passing day. Mithril rare, a treasure vast beyond compare. We'll mine all night, we'll mine all day, and whither then I cannot say.
take with you this, said she. One pearl as pure as northern light, to prove my love to thee. This gift did pearl from my true love. This gift did pearl from she. Shall keep me bound till my demise, though she'll be sailing free. Oh, farewell, farewell, my one true love. Farewell, farewell, said she. For though my heart stays tied to shore, I now must cross the sea.
Spider skidded across my camp, a terrible day hath she. If a spider skidded across my camp, a terrible day hath she.
I'm a feisty fool with an empty fork, and if she would not flee,
She would wind up caught in an 8-leg knot. Spider for dinner for me.
if a wolf should pad along my path, a terrible day'd have he.
If a wolf should pad along my path, a terrible day'd have he.
I'm a feisty fool with an empty fork, and if he would not flee,
I would hang that tail with a copper nail. Wolf for dinner for me.
if a bear should turn her claws my way, a terrible day'd have she.
If a bear should turn her claws my way, a terrible day has she.
I'm a feisty fool with an empty fork, and if he would not flee,
I would raise a toast while her haunches roast. Bear for dinner for me.
if an orc should raise his sword at me, a terrible day'd have he.
If an orc should raise his sword at me, a terrible day'd have he.
I'm a feisty fool with an empty fork, and if he would not flee,
On a spike he'd sit by my fire pit. Orc for dinner for me.
if a troll should trundle up my trail, a terrible day'd have he.
If a troll should trundle up my trail, a terrible day'd have he.
I'm a feisty fool with an empty fork, and if he would not flee,
I'd arrange his teeth in a festive ring. Troll for dinner for me.
if a dragon swept through Khazad-dûm, a terrible day'd have she.
If a dragon swept through Khazad-dûm, a terrible day have she.
I'm a feisty fool with an empty fork, and if he would not flee, I'd probably
stew for dinner for me.
Of stone under slope and dell, in caverns dark ancient kingdoms dwell. Of dwarves with picks and hearts of flame, they carve the rock to stake their claim. Their voices rise a thunderous call through endless depths and echoing hall. For mithril gems and gold's great gleam, they chase their call, they craft their dream. Ho, ho, dig and delve through rock and root to shadow shelf. Ho, ho, down we go, the earth's deep heart is all we know. Darkness whispers, secrets keep, where evil stir in fitful sleep. Yet stubborn pride and greed's delight drive dwarves to toil through endless night. They cleave the veins where riches flow, through granite's might and marble's glow. A dragon's horde may tempt their path, but treasure oft awakens wrath. Ho, ho, dig and delve through rock and root to shadow shelf. Ho, ho, down we go, the earth's deep heart is all we know. Ancient rhyme for delving deep may wake the time when shadow rises with fire's breath and tunnels echo songs of death. But heedless still, the dwarves press on to craft their halls in rock and stone. Their anvils sing, their forges blaze, and gold shall light their twilight days. Ho, ho, dig and delve through rock and root to shadow shelf. Ho, ho, down we go, the earth's deep heart is all we know.
Make me the perfect miner, dig him forth from the soil. Ancient cheeks cut from quartz, shadows cast from iron ore. With a glimmering undertone, flesh can be plundered, rock holds its own. Rock from the finest, wrung from the stone, opal the iris, silver the bone.
so deep and bright, with gleaming gold and mithril light. We sang of days in shadows dark, but hearts were warm with steadfast spark. Our hammers rang on anvils true, with secrets old and wonders new. The mountains core our mighty throne, beneath the roots a world our own. Amoria, your echoes sing of feasts and fires, halls of kings, eternal as the mountain's crest. In stone's embrace we find our rest. The mirrors of the crystal clear, reflected beams of yesteryear. Our kinwood dance in endless cheer. In Moria's heart we feel no fear. The forge's flames that never died, with molten dreams of dwarven pride. Through winding ways and secret doors, our legend lives in Moria's cores. Oh, Moria, your echoes sing of feasts and fires, halls of kings, eternal as the mountain's crest. In stone's embrace we find our rest. Four little wagons at fatigue, stuffy as a hobbit can be.
When the bell it rang, and what did he see? Two honored guests awaiting for him.
They hung right up the hoods they wore, but told him not that there'd be more. They poured the milk on the pantry floor, when Feely and Keely came knocking at Bilbo's door. Poor little wagons sat for tea, grumpy as a hobbit can be. When the bell it rang, and what did he see? Five more guests awaiting for him. They hung right up the hoods they wore, but told him not that there'd be more. They poured the milk on the pantry floor, when Dorian, Norian, Dorian, Dorian, Dorian Gloin came knocking at Bilbo's door. Poor little baggins sat for tea, frazzled as a hobbit can be. When the bell it rang, and what did he see? Four final guests awaiting for he. They hung right up the hoods they wore, but told him not that there'd be more. They poured the milk on the pantry floor,
Biffer and Buffer and Bumper and Thorin came knocking at Bilbo, and Biffer and Buffer and Bumper and Bilfer and knocking at Bilbo's door. Poor little Baggins sat for tea, fussy as a hobbit can be. Was he grimacing or grinning with glee? What did it matter? The drinks were free. They hung right up the hoods they wore, but told him not that there'd be more. They poured the milk on the pantry floor, when Philly and Killy and Dorian, Norian, Gloin and Gloin and Biffer and Buffer and Bumper and Thorin came knocking at Bilbo's door.
That mighty kingdoms carved, great halls embossed with song. Oh, stand so long as stone holds fast and voices carry strong.
Proud hands that mighty kingdoms carved, great halls embossed with song. Oh, stand so long as stone holds fast and voices carry strong. That mighty kingdoms carved, great halls embossed with song. Oh, stand so long as stone holds fast and voices carry strong. Proud hands that mighty kingdoms carved, great halls embossed with song. Oh, stand so long as stone holds fast and voices carry strong.
He prances without a sound, brings an elephant to the ground, then surfs a shield. Well, ain't that fun? No points for style. The war ain't won, and that beast only counts as one. The wizard falls, then strolls back in, claims he's seen the light within. He glows, he shines, well that's nice, son. Morgoth's Balrog, that's still just one. The ranger struts, so tall and grand, crown in hand, he claims the land. Sauron's quest, he has undone, but guess what, lad? That's still just one. The hobbit walked through fire and gloom, tossed the ring, escaped his doom. Save the world, a job well done, but let's be clear, that's still just one. They say they fought the Dark Lord's might, but that still only counts as one. They claim they saved the world from night, but that still only counts as one. Gandalf's light, Aragorn's sword, Frodo's ring, oh it's all a horde. But when it's told by glowing sun, that still only counts as one. They say they fought the Dark Lord's might, but that still only counts as one. They claim they saved the world from night, but that still only counts as one. Gandalf's light, Aragorn's sword, Frodo's ring, oh it's all a horde. But when it's told by glowing sun, that still only counts as one.
There are many treasures deep beneath the mountains of the dwarves. For some you must go digging, while the others must be poured. And when the search for one is done, then all the dwarven brothers take their halls into the halls and start to seek another. Fili has a ruby wine, and Yari a copper mead, a bronzen stout for Frar with trout, fresh caught from the stream. Glowin has spied an opal cider, lovely to behold. But best of all, throughout the hall was ale of shining gold. The envy of all creatures is the horde of Khazad-dûm, and not a soul, not dragon or troll, can take the halls we've hewn. Through darkness bites our shining light, the duty we must carry. We do our part to keep the heart and work at making merry. Fili has a ruby wine, and Yari a copper mead, a bronzen stout for Frar with trout, fresh caught from the stream. Glowin has spied an opal cider, lovely to behold. But best of all, throughout the hall was ale of shining gold. The bounty's rich
cellars are stocked with drink enough to drown the distant sea. For those who toil, the wealth of soil is his who finds it first. And when you tire, sit by the fire with drink to slake your thirst. Vili has a ruby wine and Yari a copper mead, a bronze and stout for far with trout, fresh caught from the stream. Glowing haspite and opal cider, lovely to behold. But best of all throughout the hall was ale of shining gold.
There's a tavern in the deep, they say, hum-dee-dee-di-o-day-o, where the barkeep croons to a tune they play. Hum-dee-dee-di-o-day-o, hum-dee-di-o-do. And once you know how the ditty goes, hum-dee-dee-di-o-day-o, means at the oaken door with the raven crest, you can sing for your supper and a good night's rest. Hum-dee-di-o-day-o, hum-dee-di-o-do. Well, there's always food and there's always drink. Hum-dee-di-o-day-o. You can stomp your feet while the tankards clink. Hum-dee-di-o-day-o, hum-dee-di-o-do. And once you know how the ditty goes, hum-dee-di-o-day-o, means at the oaken door with the raven crest, you can sing for your supper and a good night's rest. Hum-dee-di-o-day-o, hum-dee-di-o-do. If you lose your way and your torch goes black, hum-dee-di-o-day-o, you can whistle clear and they'll guide you back. Hum-dee-di-o-day-o, hum-dee-di-o-do. And once you know how the ditty goes, hum-dee-di-o-day-o, means at the oaken door with the raven crest, you can sing for your supper and a good night's rest. Hum-dee-di-o-day-o, hum-dee-di-o-do.
Soft hands and bows, they'll get nowhere. Their songs echo sweet, but they're empty and bland. At the first sight of Pell, they'll abandon this land. The elves whisper tales of beauty and light, yet flee from the shadows when comes the fight. Their robes flow fine, their jewels sparkle clear, but their hearts lack the strength we dwarves hold dear. Oh, the elves sing stodgy songs of stars above, while dwarves carve worlds worth being proud of. They dream of the west where ships set sail, but dwarves remain, for stone won't fail. Of the elves are but sticks and leaves, a fleeting grandeur that time soon thieve. Thranduil, a king with no crown, sitting on roots while his forest falls down. Their warriors are light-footed and frail, the first to retreat when battles prevail. They build nothing lasting, they leave no mark, just whispers in forests that fade in the dark. Oh, the elves sing stodgy songs of stars above, while dwarves carve worlds worth being proud of. They dream of the west where ships set sail, but dwarves remain, for stone won't fail. Time fades like leaves in the fall, while dwarves endure in towering halls. They worship the stars and their beauty seems bright, but nothing outshines a forge firelight. So let the elves linger in fleeting fame, for dwarves are eternal, stone won't change. Their harps may sing, but the mountains roar. The pride of the dwarves will endure evermore. Let them sail to the west, let them dream and fade, for the dwarves hold the mountain, their fortress, their blade. We're the builders, the makers, the kings underground, while the elves are but whispers of faint fading sound.